How does the stream look, by the way? Is it still clear? Is it still good? Yeah, 1080 to 30. Okay, cool, 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 cool. What in the fucking wall jump was that? How do you make decisions when you don't know what's going on? I was expecting a 3v3, but then Crypto Alt came in from another squad. I tried to take a portal for our escape, but there was another squad. Should I have run in a different direction to fight against a certain squad? Let's take a look.
That's the last of that squad. This dimension's looking up.
Looks like you've been hitting the range. We've got company.
You got the movement. This is platinum, so you got some aim on you.
Bad guys, let's do this.
Okay, good beam. I would let him live.
We're inside.
Good chase. You got 5 KP, 6, 7, chilling. At 7 KP, you're vibing. Just stay where you are. Play edge.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Oscar Mike, I'm spotted.
Recharging my shields.
Grenade. Fire in the hole.
I hear the crypto drone to my left. Push him. He's got white armor. I'd push the shit out of him. Should have queued.
There's another squad.
A battery. I like it. Honestly, I would move. I would rotate out. Here's how I'd rotate. Right here. I'd rotate. Let's move. Bangalore, smoke this. Let's rotate.
Replicators on the way, amigo.
Recharging my shields.
Charging on my shields.
Make it up the hill.
We got company, people.
Up the hill. Go left. You got to knock. Don't even fight that team. That's you're good.
Follow the tunnel.
Okay. Oh,
Portal's ready.
Let's go here.
Take your portal back. Take your back. Take it back. Take your portal back. Take your portal back. Take your port. You took it back. You know, there's certain moments that happens. There's certain moments that happens, right? And the thing is, you guys got caught. But the thing, you know, this stuff happens. 7 KP, you don't really need to fight. If you guys left instantaneously and rotated off of this point, like right here, right? Like as soon as you shot this guy, right? Like as soon as you shot like this person with white armor, it's either you fucking full send or you don't, right? Like you gotta go. You gotta go. But then you get crypto ulted. So it's like at that point, you already know the answer, right? It's turn around and start moving. Now the thing about it is I'm pretty positive your Octane had a jump pad or has a jump pad. You fucking jump pad out of there. You're gone. You go left right here, right now. Gone. Jump pad out of there. And then make it to the building to the left. You just keep running. Like, yo, throw your jump pad to my left. Throw your jump pad to my left. Boom. Throw your jump pad right now. Boom. All right. Gone. You know what I mean? You count the seconds down. If we're counting the seconds of when this was going to happen, when you portal, you've already been up the bridge. You're already here. Now look, he drops. He wasn't there. You would have beat him. You would have beat them there. I would have taken my portal back for sure. But yeah, honestly, it's just little decision making. But I think you guys played fine. There's some of these games where you get caught in a position like that where you can't always win, right? And I think that's one of them. It's just this game is all about like I'm actually saying this where every second really does count in Apex Legends. If you're 1 to 2 seconds late, 1 to 2 seconds in a high competitive lobby as time goes on is unbelievably crucial. If you look at competitive play, you'll always say, I mean, one thing that we can make apparent is TSM. We'll use TSM as an example. Is when they land in frag, right, and they loot up, you'll hear Hal say, like, I'm talking about. It has been 30 to 45 seconds since they've dropped. He's like, we're fucking late. Like, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're late. And it's just like, bro, you just landed. He's like, we gotta go. We're taking too long. And it's like 45 seconds to a minute. You know what I'm saying? My team comms. I think I'm a little too nervous and give bad comms when I fight. Is there any tips you can give me? Let's take a look. If you're talking about IGL, if we're talking about IGL here, don't even get nervous. Yo, IGLs make the biggest mistakes you're supposed to.
What the hell is this kid problem?
Need to recharge my shields.
We need game plan right now.
We should push them.
Yep, I'm jumping. You guys don't do that. Make one heal.
I wouldn't push for the jump pad yet. I wouldn't push for the jump pad. Do damage first.
I'm playing
I'm
such a pussy.
blowing.
Can throw it higher up. That nade's not gonna do anything.
I did one damage.
Oh, you did.
I'm jumping.
I
I'm
guess
going.
you
I
did.
don't care. I'm jumping.
I think you only did 38 damage.
Heal up.
Yeah, stay on the roof. No, stay on the roof. Okay? Kill him in armor swap. Kill him in armor swap. Kill him in armor swap.
Boxing crack on me.
Nice.
Die.
This is good. This is good. This is good. Armor swap. Quick. Armor swap. The ammo.
So good.
Fuck you all. Fuck.
There's a couple of things really like. What I said right here when I said kill him in armor swap. Like, because I didn't know that he was right there. You queued, which was kind of nuts.
Boxing. On me. Boxing crack on me.
Nice.
Die.
You did fine. I think this was a good clip. I think right here, 38 isn't enough damage realistically. What that team could have done is definitely just fucking just chilled. What you could do as well to not put yourself in the air is throw the jump pad down on the ground so you don't get high airborne. That's one thing that, you know, I could have done, but it doesn't really matter.
Jump. Heal up.
Your team member right here kind of went in. I would have stayed up top. The reason why I would have stayed up top is for two reasons, right? I think that was the only thing I can say is why I would stay up top is you have full vision of him. You have full vision of this lifeline. You could have downed this lifeline very, very easily without putting yourself in harm's way. But not only that, is if you stayed high ground, this fight would have never happened. Right here. This fight would have never happened. You would be up here. And this Octane would be completely out of position. And you would be able to beam him for free by having very, very little risk, right? So you'd have zero risk in your gameplay. Your positioning would be better. See, this is why, like, you know, positioning and aim do have its thing, but this is where your aim came into play, and you absolutely fried this man. So I think, you know, the positive note here is your comms is fire, right? I think your comms is fine. You talk about you think your comms are bad. I think if you're gonna make a bad play, you did it together, and that's probably the number one rule of Apex. Is if you're going to do something, you know, good or bad, do it together. And you guys did. I like the comms that were clean. On me. You know what I mean? Multiple times, multiple call outs. I think that it'll progress through time, that you'll get cleaner and you'll get better with it. If you're trying to be the IGL, you're going to lead your team into a astronomical amount of deaths. But that's just the way that an IGL is. You're going to fucking win some, you're going to lose some. But I think you did fine, personally. How can I improve my team play so we're fighting as a team and not taking 1v3 fights?
Little gas knocked down.
Yeah.
From north.
I think they're at the top of the thing.
The comms are in German. I don't feel comfortable wholeheartedly. But I mean, I don't know.
Need to recharge my shields.
I mean, not saying that you're in German. I'm not saying German in general. I'm saying like in a different language, it might be kind of difficult. I don't know what you're saying. You could say some pretty bad.
Portal's ready.
I need shield cells.
Hostile right here. Setting up a zip line. I have been down.
Go for the res.
1 second. We got this.
Go to the right. I like this. Climb up. Yep. Hold. Beam.
He's flash.
Revenant. Climbed up. Get inside. Pop a battery. Get behind that pill and pop a battery. I'm gonna pop the battery. You're wasting time. You're wasting time.
Need to recharge my shields.
Do you not have big med? I don't think he has med. Boom, you hop inside, you pop a battery. Honestly, what you could have done too, got this beam right here. Switch to your secondary if you don't already have it reloaded. I'm not really positive, but you're popping a bat. You're popping a bat here. You know, how can you improve your team plays? If you could, I mean, honestly, again, kind of boils back down to decision making. I think your aim was fine there. I think you beamed, but I think if you pop the battery and then you pop a battery right there and then you just help fight, you know, or get that beam off and then pop a battery. But I think it needs to be this instantaneous thing. What you'll see a lot of people do is they'll pop a battery all the time. Like, you know, really quick. They'll get a shot off, pop a battery, call it a day. But yeah, your team is really separated. I don't think this was anything on you guys. I think your team is separated. I think, you know, your teammate died off the zip. But I think in this specific scenario, what you could have done is you could have basically like take building, take building, take building, and you hold both doors, right? This buys you time. Time is very, very valuable in Apex as well. And we don't even know how many squads are in the area. It looks like there's multiple, to be honest with you. Like, you have a team sending on you with a Revenant. You heard him climb up as well. I would have taken the inside. The Revenant's going to get aggressive, you know, in the first place. So I think personally, I would have taken the building. And I think if you took this building and made them fight on your terms, I think that's another thing in Apex is controlling the enemy team to fight the way that you want them to fight, right? You don't want to necessarily go ahead and send it on people. You want to control what they do. So I think taking the building is the better decision.